What's up, y'all? I'm Kills at Wills.
I'm Billiam,
You're listening to the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast.
your favorite and your friend's soon to be favorite wrestling podcast. We're both wearing A's hats. Look at that. It's cool.
Whoa! Hey! Hey!
Hi, everybody.
What's up, y'all? We are so happy to see you. Welcome back to our wonderful little corner of the internet. What is ours and who are we? None other than your latest and greatest and hopefully your favoriteest wrestling podcast in the land. That's the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills at Wills.
I am Billiam.
Today, tonight, whenever it is you're deciding to join us, we are going to do what we always do, which is give you the WWE Weekly Recap. That is Monday Night Raw. But first, we going to hit that. It's going to toss it. Throw the whole thing over to my man, Billiam. He's going to give us the Friday Night SmackDown Rundown. Let's go, Billiam.
We are here.
Yeah.
First of all, can I say we've been busy and let us take a drink out of our mugs that we got from the Puppet Wars Wrestling Show in Alameda.
Thanks to
Mm-hmm.
the people at the Almanac Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Little
It was a
brawl
fun
in the
show.
barrel, brawl in the barrel hall. Ah.
Absolutely. So much beer. Shout out to them. They put on a great show. Got to talk to some of the wrestlers afterwards. Hell of a time. Check them out.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're going to talk about the pros today. We're going to talk about SmackDown, which was happening in Barcelona. Yeah, I said
Woo,
Barcelona. Like I've been there.
Barcelona.
Never been there. Uh, First of all, when they do those intros, they just had people walking down. It's like, so and so's doing this.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green had the best one. She damn near kicked the doors off the hinges. She walked through. There were a couple of guys standing there. She's like, "Oh, for me," they're like, "We don't know who you are," kind of thing. Like, so she's just walking around like owning it, and nobody cares who she is, where she is. But she kicked those doors open. I'm like, Chelsea Green is in
Yeah.
Europe. Let's go.
Green's back, y'all. She's
But Jade Cargill and crew, consisting of B-Fab and Meechin,
it's
kick
the
out
back.
SmackDown. Sorry,
Yeah.
kick off SmackDown,
Yeah.
coming off their win from Saturday night's main events. So they are feeling themselves. Jade is especially feeling herself, getting ready for her match at Clash in Italy, which we have a review. Just hit that link down below. We talk about it. Anyway, so they're talking, but you can't hear them from the boos because the crowd in Spain is nuts. They're booing so loud. It's like Dom Mysterio a couple years back where they were just booing so loud you can't hear what he's saying. So Beef, Ab, and Meech, like none of them can hear each other in the ring proper. They're like, what? Like I can't. So anyway, long story short, uh, Rhea is Barcelona's mommy. They were chanting for Rhea the whole time. Her
Yeah.
music hit, and you could barely hear her music, and her music is loud. So they were ready to see mommy in Barcelona. She was once again just running her mouth saying, I'm champ. Come and see me. I beat you once, I can do it again, kind of thing. And then Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss make their entrances, and Charlotte straight up embarrasses Jade Cargill. Like really bad. It was great.
She throws a really good line at her. On some, yeah, I've been wrestling and standing across from people
Better
that are
than you.
that are much better than you.
Mhm.
Ain't no much better than you.
She's
So
like,
yeah.
you have the ego of a Hall of Famer, but I'm not sure
Mhm.
if you have the talent yet. I was like, okay. Like they were back to back, just fires, just right at Jade. I'm like, ooh, she is hot tonight.
Yeah.
Which uh prompted Nick Aldis to come out and make the match go right then and there, jumping right into our first match of the night. It's Alexa Bliss versus Jade Cargill. Man, it's two former world champions going at it. It was a hell of a way to kick off the whole European tour. This first match they got in Europe.
Yeah.
Um, like I said, just it was so good. And it kind of went the way I expected it to go, where because Beef Abamichin already out there, Charlotte and Rhea already out there. Of course, they would get involved some way, shape, or form. Charlotte and Rhea fight them all back to the locker room area. So it just leaves Jade and Alexa out there. Jade hits Jade in on Alexa Bliss, picks up the victory. Jade's not done. Alexa's all alone, so she goes and gets a chair and hits her with Jaded on the chair, which has Rhea and Charlotte run back out, but it's too late. Damage
Too
has
late.
been done.
Yep.
So
State
Jade is riding
Meg.
that momentum
Oh
wave
yeah.
real hard
Oh yeah.
going to the Clash. Which brings us to we come to the back where Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn are just not seeing eye to eye with each other.
See you later.
Sami Zayn wore his best gray t-shirt. Um, and they just go back and forth. Sammy's rolling with the line of he's the last real good guy.
Last real good guy.
So we'll see what comes of that. But I think there is going to be a title match in the future, and I think Sammy will take it off of Cody. But we'll see what happens.
Kind of leaning that way. I think you're correct. It's leaning that way.
hmm
Oh, man.
Next up, we see Nick Aldis talking to Danhausen in the back. Danhausen is not happy that his lab equipment was not able to be shipped over to Europe. So he's like, what am I supposed to do? He's like, well, we pay you to go out and entertain the fans with real human money. He's like, all right, that's a good point. So he's like, but you're gonna have to improvise. And he's like, ooh, that's my idea. He's like, maybe you shouldn't. So he goes and runs off. And then the Miz walks up. Danhausen hears that, turns around and kind of runs back a bit, but then stops, sees a pile of junk on the left. And as Miz is trying to get out of his match with Axiom, you see Danhausen just picking up these items and just taking it to this room next door. And he has like a bottle of poison with like big skull and crossbones and just takes it to the lab next door. And then the Miz cannot get out of his match. So he leaves. The lights flicker.
What is Danhausen up to?
Oh God, I never want to find out, but I love watching. I just love watching.
Oh,
Next up. Oh, so he says you better get ready because your match is next. So next up, we have The Miz taking on hometown hero Axiom. And he got a huge ovation.
he sure did as he should have. Show up for your homeboy when he shows up back home, man.
Absolutely. This match is everything a hometown match should be. Axiom looked phenomenal. Miz made him look great. Right before the Miz was actually going to hit Skull Crushing Finale, the lights kind of flickered again, so we're assuming Danhausen had something to do with it.
Yeah.
Axiom got the best of him, hit the Spanish Fly, hit his kick, got the 1, 2, 3, and he picked up the victory over the Miz.
Woohoo! Axiom gets one at home.
It,
Oh, you can
it was a fun
get that
match.
daily treatment. That's good, man.
Absolutely.
That's
It was a
good.
fun match. Go back and watch it if you get a chance. After that, we see R-Truth. He's talking to Damian Priest in the back because R-Truth is hurt and they're having issues with the MFT. R-Truth's like, I got you a partner. And Damian's like, I don't want a partner. You're my partner. If I can't fight with you, I'm not fighting with anybody. He's like, I got a guy. So he brings in Royce Keys. So Damian Priest is obviously not happy with this, but
Like,
they need help with the MFT. So he reluctantly agrees. So that brings us to we also see Sami Zayn. He is talking to Matt Cardona in the back. They get into it. So later on in the night, we'll get Matt Cardona versus Sami Zayn.
all right.
But we'll jump into the next match, which is the aforementioned Damian Priest and Royce Keys taking on the MFT, which consists of Tala Tonga and Tongaloa.
'Cause that's all they have left, pretty much, unfortunately.
Yep. And Solo Sikoa, he was out there as well.
Right, right.
Um, I've been saying it recently. Damian Priest is right now, he's kind of boring to watch. In the ring, kind of boring to watch. He's great on mic, he's great in the back, he's having fun with R-Truth, but right now he's kind of boring to watch in the ring.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's slowed down a step. Um, I think he does his best work when he's kind of more inspired, I think. I don't know if
Yeah,
he's necessarily feeling this. I mean, he's going through it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure he's happy to be working with Truth, but
absolutely. Who wouldn't be?
he's a former champion. He was, he was doing big things. So
He really hasn't, I don't think he's had a great storyline since his feud with Drew McIntyre.
he was the soon as the feud ended with Drude, I figured I was like they're either gonna, and the only reason I thought they teamed him with Truth is because Priest had a interview with CVV where he kind of said as much as like, hey, that would be great if we were able to do that, but unless they were doing that, I was like, I don't know what they're gonna do with Damian Priest. I don't think they have a
Yeah.
plan.
And now
Now,
that Truth's hurt and kind of on the shelf, he can't really compete in their tag champs, but he's not hurt enough where they had to relinquish the belts or give it to
Right.
somebody else. So we'll see him back in the ring again soon. But really, MFT's picked up the win. There
Yeah.
wasn't anything super special about it. Tonga, Tongaloa, because they're an actual team, and Royce and
Correct.
Jamie and Priest are not. So
Correct.
MFT's pick up the win.
MFT's rolling, 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 rolling.
Yeah, we're just gonna fly through the rest of this pretty quick. Next match after that, again, I'm gonna say aforementioned, is Sami Zayn versus Matt Cardona. I almost said Zack Ryder. Sorry, Matt. Uh, Match is fine. These two guys are veterans. They know what they're doing. Sami Zayn gets the win with the haluva kick. Just again, getting the momentum. They're giving Sami Zayn a lot of wins.
Yeah,
They're making him look like strong, competitive. So I see a title shot in his near future. I really do.
I think so.
Next up, we
Yes.
get Ricky Saints taking on Carmelo Hayes in this rivalry that is the match was fine.
Yes.
Still, it was a double count out.
Yes.
And then they just kept fighting outside the ring. It's like these guys are too good for matches like this.
I know. I
I
know.
mean, they'll get they're phenomenal. We will see them happen, but
Yeah.
this is 2 weeks in a row where they've just kind of had lackluster matches with each other. They're better than this.
Yeah. And give Melo his shot back at the United States Championship. And
Yep.
where is Ila Dragunov, Billion?
I don't know. And also, if you haven't noticed, Trick Williams, I don't think made the trip to Europe at all because he hasn't been on the last few weeks. But anyway, so after that, we come to the next match. It's Chelsea Green taking on Nia Jax.
Chelsea Green.
hmm Very fun match. Chelsea Green, I think, is still one of the best women wrestlers in the company.
I
She's so much fun
agree.
to watch. She's so creative. She is the best seller they have right now. She's great at everything. So fun thing about this match, Chelsea actually picks up the victory over Nia Jax because U.S. champion Tiffany Stratton decided to help out her maybe new bestie. I don't know. But
Oh,
Chelsea Green squeaks out a win, and I was here for it.
oh.
Yeah, right.
Hey, we've got a little thing going on
Yep.
here. Okay.
Yep. So after that, it's not a match, but we're gonna talk about the main event of the evening. So we have a face-to-face between the undisputed WWE champion Cody Rhodes and the Ring General Gunther.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep. Basically, Cody Rhodes just talks about the attack from the week before where Gunther put him to sleep while Sami Zayn watched. Um, Gunther comes out, he talks to Cody Rhodes, and they exchange heated words before their big match at Clash. I mean, it was nothing, nobody said anything we hadn't heard before. Gunther's like, I can beat you, I'll put you to sleep. Cody Rhodes is like, uh, I'm not hard to find, but I'm hard to keep down. It's his new thing he's saying right now.
Yeah, easy to find, hard to
Hard,
beat.
right. Easy to find, hard to beat. That's his thing. So I mean that's basically how SmackDown in a nutshell, getting us all hyped for Clash in Italy. Um, which again we talk about. We reviewed it. Link below.
Link below.
So let's get on to Monday Night Raw with the aftermath of Clash in Italy.
If you're joining us, let's say you've been watching and say you haven't watched Class of Italy, say you just watched that whole thing. If you want to stop now, go watch our review in the link below. Watch Clash of Italy, then come on back and we'll talk about the Raw afterward. Now's the time to do it. And welcome back. We're going to talk about Monday Night Raw, which takes place in Turin, Italy, or it's Torino for the local people there. And guess what, Billiam?
Tell me,
It's Acknowledgement Day. Now,
boy,
it's
was it. That was
Acknowledgement Day.
such a good segment.
The OTC shows up with the Usos. They pulling up in the Mercedes-Benz van and already
Where's my title boy?
where's Jacob? His first day on the job. He's not here. And hey, let me tell you what, Roman is getting his rock energy because it's a good, it feels like a good 10 minutes he comes out, but between the time he comes out, the time he says something, because
hmm
Italy not only gives him the Roman Reigns chants, the OTC chants, they acknowledge him. They sing a whole song, some kind of they serenade him with something, and it's great. Acknowledgement Day is a great day, Billy. Jacob finally does come on out. He says that he's taken L's before, took an L clash in Italy, but he made a promise to his kids
All
that
seven of them.
he would take his whooping like a man and then show up and keep his word. So
Mhm.
he acknowledges his tribal chief and
He
he steps
bent
in.
the knee.
He bends the knee and steps, almost gives him like he reminded me of the new Planet of the Apes, and almost like
Yes,
looking to like stroke his hand or something.
yes, totally. I was like, what's happening?
Caesar, I can. So yeah, um, Jimmy's like, that's a warning shot. Bow. Everybody else is the twos, and we the ones. And so it takes Jacob a little second, but he eventually puts it up.
Reluctantly puts it up.
So they have a nice, strong, united front,
Bloodline.
this new bloodline. So we'll see what goes on from there. Then we have like an official King of the Ring tournament like video package, the kings of the past and blah, 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 all that. And then the brackets are announced. Boom, boom, boom. There they are. We're not going to go through them. We'll just talk about the qualifying matches as they come up,
We
which
get
brings
to.
us to which brings us to our first match of the night, which is the first King of the Ring qualifier. It is for it now. Now, we should quickly say, in the past, for those that this is your first time doing King of the Ring, this is a different format. Usually, it was a bunch of singles matches leading up into like a tournament style that you see. For whatever reason, this year they've decided to have the first round of matches be in fatal four ways. So,
It's very cool.
interesting choice. Interesting choice.
So let's just say, oh yeah, go ahead and
Interesting choice.
announce the competitors because
So we'll for this first match, it is your Intercontinental Champion Penta versus Solo Sikoa versus Carmelo Hayes versus the Ruler Obafemi.
now with those four entrances, we get those first three gentlemen come out. Obafemi makes his entrance. As he makes his strut down to the ring, before he even gets in the ring, they go to attack him. He attacks all three dudes, and as soon as he hits the third guy, hits that pose in the ring. I was like, oh, this is so good.
His music is still going.
Yeah,
In
music's
fact,
still going.
they
Attacks
they
all three dudes, hits his pose in the middle of the ring, match starts.
they skipped Carmelo's entrance. That's the only one we didn't get to
Of
see, but
course.
it didn't matter.
Now,
Because yeah, he lays out like Billy said, he lays out everybody. Boom. Big double choke slam before they go to commercial. We come back from commercial, and it's Penta and Carmella in the ring, kind of going some back and forth. Tala Tonga comes on out. He gets involved with helping Sola. He puts kind of a hurting on Oba. Penta flies out on Sola. Carmella flies out on Penta, but Oba opens up the way. So your winner and moving on to the next round of the King of the Ring qualifier.
obviously.
Who who Oba Femi says he's gonna be King of the Ring, and he's at some point gonna see Brock down the line. Because remember, it's 1-1 now. So I got my eyes on you, big guy.
I don't care if I'm jumping the gun. I cannot wait to see Dom Mysterio take on Obafemi because that's happening, kids. Don't mean to jump the gun, but oh my
No,
God.
no, you're
Yeah.
right.
Uh,
That's gonna be some interesting stuff. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes for Brock Lesnar gets involved, or people of the Judgment Day get involved. Because yeah, there's going to be some cheating to win
yeah,
there,
so we'll
which
see.
I'm not mad about.
Nope.
By the way, we probably covered this on our last video. Every once in a while, Bill and I will film a couple of these in the same day. So forgive me if I'm repeating myself, but I will because I just want to remind everybody it is in 151 days since Obafemi vacated the NXT title. He is not a champion yet. 151 days. So,
Mhm. He's like, here you go.
speaking of folks who are champions after coming up to the roster, Sol Ruka comes on out. She addresses the people. She's talking to Kathy Kelly. Now, as Sol Ruka is making her way out to talk to the people, we do see Maxine Dupree and Austin Theory talking in the background. So that's still a thing that's being teased.
That nobody cares about.
Will they or won't they? Will Maxine Join the vision. Yeah.
There's who cares?
Forgive me, y'all. I'm getting over a little bit of a thing.
Which we actually see Maxine Dupree twice in this episode.
We do. She does. She does. Yeah, she does pop up again, and we will get to all of
Cool.
that.
Gross.
Um, so Ruka comes out and basically just thanks the crowd, said she plans on being a fighting champion, appreciates everybody for her support, got over that Becky Lynch hump, and she's looking for the next competitor. So congratulations to Sol Ruka, new women's intercontinental champion. We here at the Section 8 podcast, we know we're excited to see what comes out of this title run. So go and get it, girl.
Get it.
Some Sol Ruka. Get some soul snatch in your life, everybody. Brings us to our next match. It is a tag match. It is Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Ethan Page and Rusev. The match is pretty good. Dragon Lee's out there doing his thing. It is all just this big simmering build up for when that tag gets put on Rey Mysterio. And boy, Italy loves them some 619, boy. Rey Mysterio.
Bro, how is Rey Mysterio 53 years old and still doing this?
I mean, he walked out of this. I don't even think he was sweating at
No.
the end of this, man. He just came out, did his pops, and still looks in great shape. And just, hey, man, that's a. I mean, we say 52, right? But you look at him, that's a different breed of 52. You know,
Hmm.
like we're much younger. I don't think either of us have ever been in that kind of shape.
No. No.
So,
I will never be in that shape. I
well,
never was.
not with that attitude. Come on, man.
No.
No, I like eating, so I,
Food's good.
I like eating what I want. So
Food's good. Real good.
cut out a whole bunch of crap. But your winners with that are Mysterio, are Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee. Again, everybody don't sleep on Ethan Page. I don't know how long the Ethan Page Rusev tag team will go on, but don't sleep on Ethan Page. He's a really good wrestler. He's going to do some good
He'll be
things.
around for a while.
Pierce is talking to Penta in the back. He's gonna go on ahead and set up that Rey Mysterio versus Penta for the Intercontinental Championship. So that's gonna happen at some point.
Yeah,
Uh,
Penta wanted it.
hmm?
Penta wanted that match.
Yes, he wants to give Ray a shot.
Yeah.
He wants to get it set up. He's excited about it. So LA Knight is airing out his grievances.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get it. LA Knight,
Yeah.
yeah, airing out his grievances to Pierce, basically just saying like, hey. It seems like you're letting the bloodline and Roman and them kind of do whatever they want. Like, who's in charge here? I don't
Hmm.
like it. It seems like you're in cahoots. And he tries to do this one thing where Pierce is like, talk to him. He's like, wait, wait, wait. And he takes his arm and he holds it up. And he's like, I see what you're doing.
Uh,
LA Knight's good, man.
great.
I want him to ring King of the Ring. Boy, I don't think he's going to. They need to do something with LA Knight before it's too late, man. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
That brings us to our next match. Uh, this is for the Queen of the Ring qualifier. This is for it's the latest time. Let's give it up for the ladies. It's the latest time, everybody. It is the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky versus one half of that great tag team. It's Last Legend versus one half of another great tag team of the Judgment Day. It's Roxanne Perez versus Julia. Now, hashtag justice for Julia. Apparently, she's got Italian roots, which I didn't know till
Hmm.
this whole thing. So coming in, I was like, man, she's not going to win, but man, just at least give her a good showing. She does okay.
Yeah.
Lash has a great one where she picks up Roxy and Io, and then Julia hits them with a drop kick. So Lash has got both Roxy and Io and Roxy up on him, and Julia
Suplex.
hits him.
Yeah.
It's a very good spot. Um, Io picks up the win.
I think
She
she's gonna win the whole thing.
she pins Julia to get there. I wish they wouldn't have done that, but
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
Yeah, Julia's got ties. Apparently, she worked there when she lived there when she was like a teenager. I mean, her finisher's called the Arrivederci. So, I mean, like, and she's always had the Italian flag somewhere on her in her entrance. So,
Yeah.
she had some ties living there. So, it was nice to see her, but yeah, unfortunately, she actually got pinned.
She
So,
got pinned, which,
yeah,
yeah, rough. But that's okay. Moving on.
she's winning it all. I swear to God, she's gonna be Queen of the Ring this year. Let's go, Queen
Oh,
Eo.
all right. Maxine Dupree is talking. She's a little upset that her name's been left off of Queen of the Ring tourney, but we have
What's that
things,
sound I hear?
we have things like that
I
for
hear it.
Maxime Dupree.
Mm-hmm. The sound is World Smallest Violin. My sound is who cares?
Yeah,
'Cause,
there's,
ugh,
I mean, if we can have, if I was to honestly have a conversation with Maxine Dupree, she's like, I'm mad I got left off Queen of the Ring. I'm like, well, you should be left off Queen of the Ring. You didn't even beat Natty. Like, you're not coming off any wins. What,
I'm mad I gotta watch you wrestle. So
what
hey,
are we doing here?
we
But
don't all get what we want.
she's sitting there talking to Otis and Tozawa, and Otis is like, "Hey, by the way, we see you talking to Austin Theory. Me and T don't really like that."
Don't do that.
And just like when you kind of talk to mostly people, you kind of nothing's really going on. I'm not talking to him. Don't worry about him. It's like, all
Sure.
right,
Right.
damn it, Maxine,
Choo.
don't bring him round here. um, so just real quickly, as of recording, the New York Knicks have won
Choo.
10,
Oh,
11
yeah.
games in a row,
Hmm.
12, some nuts number in a row since Danhausen uncursed them. They are now 2-0, up on the finals.
The
And
last time that happened,
the last game was actually really crazy. It came down to like a last Wimby got they got there was a shot. Wimby got the rebound, and then he was looking at, I think it was Devin Cassell. And Devin Cassell, like, they were looking at each other, and Devin turned his head right as Wimby passed it. The ball bounced off of it. It was a turnover, and then they won from free throws. It was a whole crazy last. And then Wimby missed like the last shot. Anyway, sorry, basketball, y'all. It
the
was that
last
was
time the Knicks were in the
that was
lead in the
exciting.
finals, OJ was being chased down the freeway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Danhausen's getting a lot of press outside of the wrestling world
a
because
lot.
he uncursed the Knicks, and look what has happened. So fun stuff. Lyra and Bailey are backstage talking to Kathy Kelly, and Lyra's real quick, like, "Oh, excuse me for a second. Hey, Saul, how you doing? Hey, I see you got that Intercontinental Championship.
But
Hey, I was kind of the first one to kind of hold it. It'd be great if you and I kind of run." And Saul's like, "Oh, look,
uh,
hey, girl, I got you, girl. Maybe one day you and I gonna run it back." Bailey's just like, "Hey, yo,
right.
hey, hey, yo, okay, cool, but come on, like, what
That's
the."
all right. Bailey's doing fine in
Oh,
AAA.
I keep saying they need to do something with Bailey, but I think they figured it out. Just put her in AAA and
Yep.
let her work.
Give her to Taker and Bray. She'll be all right.
My have this note right here. Have this note here that just says, "Judgment Day backstage. Roxy is upset she lost. Liv isn't,
The end. Pretty much.
because Liv is also in Queen of the Ring tournament, so one less person she has to worry about on her team
Hmm.
um to fight. So she's like, okay, great, cool. Now we can get on to what I want to have happen."
Yep. Because all three ladies are in it. Raquel shows up later on.
Indeed. That brings us to our main event of the evening. And boy, 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 what a main event it was. People have been looking forward to this. It is the future. Mr. Injury Prone is my nickname for him.
Mm.
Band's a little injury prone, but he is the dog. How, 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 how. Mr. Braun Breaker versus the Revolutionary, the Architect, Mr. It's the Monday Night Messiah, Seth freaking Rollins. Everybody, um, Braun Breaker during this match gets Suplex City chants, which is pretty cool. He does a couple of clean suplexes on
Oh
Seth,
yeah.
and you Suplex City. I thought that was pretty neat. Austin Theory comes out to try to distract. It doesn't work because it's Austin Theory.
Right.
So, of course it doesn't work.
They were gonna have better
Montez
luck with
Ford,
Maxime Dupree.
yeah, Montez Ford comes on out. Uh, he takes out Austin Theory. Braun spears Montez Ford. Uh, Paul Heyman is out there, of course, and at one point he puts Braun's foot on the rope after it looked like Seth was going to get a win. Seth sees that, starts talking to Paul Heyman. Braun tries to take advantage, does this whole run around. Seth moves, and Braun spears Heyman through the barricade. So
Bro,
Heyman takes a shot.
he takes a hard shot. Oh, that was another. Oh, I mean, Jesus, long ago it was Clash in Italy. But when Roman and Jacob went through the barricade on the other side
Oh,
and
yeah.
took out those two guys, it's like, oh, I like how they put those two guys there. It's like it wasn't supposed to happen kind of thing.
Right. Right.
Because the one guy wasn't moving the all, the other guy was like holding his ribs, but I think that guy was dead. But I was like, I've never seen that barricade go down before. That was fun.
That
So
was great.
sorry,
Yeah.
I just love barricades and stuff. It's
Yeah.
lovely.
It's cool when they can have, they've got this, the barricade being broken felt a little more rare. It seems a little more, not necessarily, not too consistent where they do it all the time, but you can almost kind of see some of the spots coming now.
Hmm.
Especially anybody that kind of does a spear that's real big. It's like, okay, I think somebody's going to go through something.
Spear, hip check, something like that. Yeah.
Right, right, right. So then, whilst the ref is checking on Paul Heyman, Seth goes on ahead. Um, he grabs Braun's tag team belt because Braun is now a tag team champion because that's how
Oh,
that works.
because Logan
And
Paul's hurt now.
he's able to hit Braun, take him out. Your winner, Seth freaking Rollins. He gets the victory. Will this be the end between him and Braun Breaker? I highly doubt it because he and Braun Breaker need to have, man, they could fight two, three more times.
Yeah. They
Um,
they need to have that big stipulation match.
we do need to have the big stipulation match, maybe for somebody's title, maybe even not, but someone's got to still has that doesn't feel like the be all end all match in that whole thing. And then to go off the air, Monday Night Raw decided to show the Netflix crowd the Mask v Mask
Brilliant.
match between OG El Grande Americano and El Grande Americano, which just got 5.75 stars. And our wonderful guy, Billiam, just put up his match of the week. Go check that out. We'll be talking about that soon. But the next match of the week, just
Yeah.
go ahead and spoil it now. We
Yep.
will be breaking down and talking about not only that Mask v Mask, but we've joked about doing just a whole thing on just
The
the El
saga.
Grande Americana saga
Yeah.
in general,
The
because
legend of El Grande
it's
Americano.
one of the better wrestling stories to in my whole in my life
Yeah.
that came out of just this
Nowhere.
little running joke,
Hmm.
and that only got turned up once person who
Yeah,
was
got
running
hurt.
the joke got injured, and they're like,
Mm.
we need to replace this dude real quick, and the replacement became
El
El
Grande Americano.
to the point where, yeah, we will never see Ludwig Kaiser again, and we don't need to.
Don't need to. Yeah, this is a
Yeah,
match that I'm already saying it's one of the best ever.
it is.
Ever. And that is everybody. It's not just me saying that. I'm not even kidding. John Cena's saying that. And John Cena's greatest of all time, never seen 17. So like he knows what he's talking about.
A little
But
bit.
this is a match that everybody needs to see. It's on YouTube,
It is
correct?
on YouTube.
Right.
Absolutely.
So it's available for everybody
You
to
can
watch.
watch the entire card because the whole
Whole
I'm still,
show.
still going to do a video on that night one.
Yep.
The whole card was great.
Yep.
And that was just the end of a whole great card. So you can watch the whole thing or you can watch just that match. They are absolutely both
So
available.
stay tuned for that match of the week because it's definitely a game changer. And we will deep dive and do a Legend of El Grande Americano because it needs to be done. It
I
it
think
again
so.
it turned from a joke gimmick into one of the best storylines of all time. So
Indeed.
with that being said, stay tuned, haters.
Stay tuned, haters. But as far as all that, that is it. I have things to do. He has
I
things to
do.
do. Y'all have things to do. So we
Always.
don't want to take up too much of your time. But before we let you go, hey, Billiam,
Yeah.
would you please tell the wonderful people how they can help us out on a wonderful little corner of the internet that we have going on here?
Absolutely. Well, haters, as you know, go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. Tell your friends that your favorite wrestling podcast will soon be their favorite wrestling podcast. Also, comment down below. Tell us what you want to hear more or less of, matches you want to hear us talk about, match of the week, anything. We just want to hear from you guys. You can also find us and hit us up on Instagram, Section 8 Wrestling Pod, and you can also listen to us on Spotify and Apple Music.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Hey, y'all. There's a lot going on out there. We're happy to be here and be your
Mhm.
wonderful little distraction. We're hoping y'all are taking care of each other, loving each other the best that you can, and just helping each other out in these crazy, crazy times. We hope we made you laugh, smile. We hope you made you think about some really good wrestling, and we hope you have the best day or night or whenever it is that you came by and hung out with us for the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Kills at Wills.
All right, Billy.
Hey! We're going to see y'all on the next one.
Bye, guys. This has been a Section 8 Wrestling Podcast production.